Hey everyone, welcome back. Rebecca Jean here with Style My Sweets. Today I am so excited to bring you guys some Dollar Tree DIY decor that I'm so excited how these turned out. I think they are really nice, so I hope that you guys will enjoy. I also want to thank Top Cashback for sponsoring today's video. You guys know that I have worked with them several times and I have been using them myself for almost 2 years, and it is completely free to sign up. All you need is like your name and email, and you can be earning cash back on pretty much every online purchase that you make. They work with over 4,000 different retailers. So I always go there before I go to Dollar Tree, and that is what I'm using in today's video. Some items that I could not find ever in Dollar Tree. Like, I've been looking for over a year and the items were available online. That is where you should check if you cannot find sometimes the stuff that you're looking for in your local Dollar Tree. And if you want to get the extra cash back, go to topcashback.com. It is completely free. Again, like I said, go there first and then search the store that you're looking for. So for me, I was looking for Dollar Tree. They have 4% cash back right now. There's no minimum for a payout, by the way, so as your cash builds up, you can redeem that. Now, when I'm on Dollar Tree, I like to search for things like craft supplies, wood, sometimes like glass or fabric, things that I know can be like hard to find in the Dollar Tree craft supply section, and I will add them to my cart. Now you can have these delivered right to your door, or you can choose free shipping and have them shipped to a local Dollar Tree store where you can just pick them up there for free. They do have a little place on the Dollar Tree website for places with smaller quantities. So I know some of the items you do need to buy like 24 of them, but you know, if you make a lot of crafts, you might not mind. But there are certain things where you'll only need to buy 2, 3, 4, 6 of an item. So definitely check out their little smaller quantity section. They've got closeout items on there if you're looking for any of those other hard to find items. And then there's also, you can find some of their new things that are coming out for seasons and holidays and stuff like that. So I always check that as well. Now I'm gonna have my link down below so that you guys can get an extra $10 when you sign up with Top Cashback. Make your first purchase at any retailer that you want to shop at on there. You will get your cash back, and then you're gonna get that additional $10 sign up bonus. It's completely free, and I've been using them, like I said, for almost 2 years now, and I have gotten hundreds of dollars back in cash. So again, thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video, and I hope that you guys will check out that link down below. So let's go ahead and get started with our first DIY. So for the first DIY today, I'm making a little storage jewelry box, jewelry organizer using 5 of these wooden bamboo cutting boards. I used Top Cashback and I ordered these online because I have never ever seen them in any of my local stores. So I'm so excited to find these and be able to get them shopping online. Plus I got 4% cash back. So what a deal. Now, starting with one of them, I'm going to use wood glue. You can also use super glue or hot glue for this. You can get those in Dollar Tree if you prefer. I think the wood glue costs just a few dollars and it's lasted me over a year. So for me, I think it's worth it to just get the better paint or glue in this case. So you do you, whatever works. So I'm going to add the glue on both sides, on the longer sides, and then place 2 more of these cutting boards standing up with the long sides glued together. Now I'm gluing these to the inside of that first piece, which is going to be like the back part. So the back is exactly still just 1 board wide. So hopefully that makes sense. So they're kind of glued on the front of that back piece. Now I'm going to take 5 of these plastic storage drawers. These are also from Dollar Tree. Great little organizational pieces, and I thought they'd be really cute for this little jewelry box DIY. So I'm adding a little bit of hot glue in between each one in order to glue and stack all 5 of them, like 5 drawers high. Now, back to the wood frame, I started with gluing the top board on so that the excess part was kind of extending over the back, but you're going to see me change that up in a minute. So what I ended up doing, I glued the bottom piece on. I felt like we needed a bottom part of this for sure. So I glued the bottom piece on now, and I lined it up with the sides, and I let the extra length of the cutting board part here now extend off to the side. So now what I decided to do was take the top part. I was able to kind of remove it. It had not fully dried, so I was able to kind of remove that, twist it around, and I just repositioned that on here so that it would also overhang to the same side as the bottom piece. Now I carefully add some hot glue inside the opening that we've just built here, and then I just quickly and carefully slide the unit of drawers right inside, right into place. And once everything is in the right place like this, let it dry overnight, at least a few hours. I think they recommend like 24 hours to let this cure. So I just came back the next day to go ahead and do this. You're going to want to wait before you attempt the next step. So you'll really want the wood glue to be fully cured and dry. For the next part now, I am making some little jewelry hook necklace hanger organizers. And to do this, I turned this jewelry box upside down, and I'm going to glue 4 of the Tumbling Tower game blocks vertically, like lengthwise against the inside corner. So they'll be like coming down, like long ways coming down from the roof, basically. And then I glue 1 more block with the short end glued on perpendicular to the bottom of those first blocks that we attached. So we basically have these 90-degree right angles sticking out from under the top overhang part. Now I did 4 of these little 90-degree angles, 4 hooks, but you could easily fit 5 or 6 of them under here, and these are going to be perfect to hang bracelets or necklaces on. It looks super cute just like this, and is 100% totally practical and functional, so you can just stop right here. But I really wanted to try some white paint pens that I found on Amazon. I thought these would be really fun, along with some Dollar Tree stencils, and then see if I could create like a pretty white florally type pattern on here on the wood. I just thought it might look a little bit more unique and high-end, maybe something anthropology inspired, or something also maybe a little bit like boho, bohemian. I thought it would be just kind of cool. So I wanted to give that a try. Now, if you don't want to use the paint pens and the stencils, you could also try some of the little white fabric paints that I've seen in Dollar Tree that are like in a little squeeze bottle. It will be a little bit raised, like it'll dry a little raised on there, but you could also draw, you could easily draw with that white paint and create some designs on your wood like that. So totally up to you. If you like the solid look, you know, go for it. Really easy, just leave it. Or you can paint and create a design on here and just make it extra custom and personal. I also forgot to mention that I wanted to go back now and also glue 4 wooden blocks underneath in the corners, like little feet. That is another option if you want to for this little jewelry box organizer DIY, and I am obsessed with just how cute this one turned out. On to the next project now, and this is a DIY lantern that kind of gives me the mid-century modern boho vibes, but with wood and rope. It's very neutral, and it would work probably for any decor style. I added just a dot of wood glue in each corner, and I glued on a long wooden dowel. Be gentle with this and definitely give them some time to dry before you attach the top piece, which I did by just, again, adding a little bit of wood glue on top of each of the dowels and then placing the top bamboo cutting board piece on top of them. Again, give this some time to dry. Wood glue is going to be your best hold, but hot glue will dry a lot more quickly if you are in a rush, and it just doesn't hold quite as well over time. Once this was all dry, I glued the wooden squares onto the corners of the bottom piece. I wanted to make some little feet for this, and I thought it looked so much better like that. As I was doing this, I started thinking though that the wooden dowels that I put on the sides, they look so narrow and spindly for just the overall size of this lantern. So I think I'm gonna fix that in a minute. But first, I cut a piece of this white rope that Dollar Tree is carrying. I knotted the ends and then I just hot glued this right on top of the lantern. Now I couldn't find any of this rope in Dollar Tree. So again, I had ordered this. I went through Top Cash Back, ordered it online. So you'll see more of this rope now in our next DIY. I actually used a bunch of it in the next DIY. Obviously now this handle is for looks only, which was fine with me because I don't usually walk around carrying lanterns for light. Mine are just more of a decor piece, but if you prefer, you could always make 2 holes in the top wooden piece and drill 2 holes in there and then, you know, thread your rope through and knot it underneath and get like a much sturdier handle that way. So that's up to you. Now for the sides, I did come back and I added 2 more dowels, kind of like set back a little bit on the left and the right sides of the first ones that I did. So I hope that kind of makes sense, but it kind of made almost like a little triangle here in the corner with the wooden dowels. And I think it just added a lot of texture and dimension, and it really makes the sides look a lot more substantial. It gives them kind of that unique textured style as well. So I love how my favorite LED timer candles look in here. This trio looks amazing. And I've always wanted a lantern, like a DIY lantern that would be large enough to actually cluster all 3 of the candles in here. So I am so obsessed with how cute this turned out. I'm going to have a link for these candles down below if you want to check them out. I think they are very realistic looking, and I'm actually going to give away a set of these candles and I will pick someone to give them to in this video. So just to enter that, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, Style My Sweets, give this video a thumbs up, and then leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite style of home decor is. The giveaway will be open through the end of February. All the other information will be down below in the description box. Now on to the next one. I thought this was kind of unique and creative, and I will show you why in just a minute, but I am starting with an 18-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and I'm covering it in more of this cotton rope. You'll probably need about 6 bunches of the rope to cover the frame, and I just wrapped the rope around and around tightly, you know, pulling it tight as I go, and then when I get to the end of one of the ropes, I tuck it around inside the back and then glue it in there. And then I also tuck in the end of the next one that I'm starting and glue that one in as well, and I just continue wrapping. I did try to make all of the connections to be on the back side if possible, so that the front side of this is going to be just like smooth rope and you won't see any of the little indents where we ended one rope and the next one began. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, I also had one of these plastic Dollar Tree trays. This is from their like catering party supply section. So I had one of these already laying around, and I just decided to spray paint the back of it with this beige colored paint I already had. I will link which one it is down below if you're looking for that color. And then once it was dry, I just placed it in the center of my rope frame. And this coffee table tray ended up being just a really great size. It's so unique, so versatile, and it's just perfect for styling different types of decor on. And I love the size of it as well for our coffee table. It's a really great size tray. So yeah, you could glue the plastic tray into the middle or something, but I decided I'm just going to place it on there, not even attach it, so I can totally reuse both the tray and the rope frame separately at some point in the future. I'll probably end up doing that for summer or fall decor or something like that, and I will do a different layout. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Comment down below and let me know which one of these Dollar Tree DIY decor pieces was your favorite. And don't forget to check out the link for Top Cash Back. If you shop online and you are not already using them, this is a great opportunity to get cash back on your online purchases and even get a bonus $10 in cash for signing up. So I'm also going to give away a trio set of the LED timer candles the end of the month. So the giveaway will be open till then, and then I'll be picking a winner. So all the information will be down below for that as well, if you would like to enter. Again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you soon in the next one. Good girl. You're such a good girl, Kenzie. Are you looking for a treat? Yeah. Are you waiting for a treat?